G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we have my $1 collection book here, partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, and we're looking for the changeover coin from 2016, the 50th anniversary of decimal currency, and the Qantas centenary from 2020. Everything else we've pretty much got. We're still looking, and we could still find a dinosaur coin that goes here, part of the dinosaur series from 2022. But otherwise, that book will be complete if we find a few more coins. We've also got the Big Aussie Things collectibles folder, which is yet to trouble the scorekeeper. I've got nothing in that yet. It's been a few months since those have come out, but haven't got anything. But luckily, we have some great coins today. We've got an ender there of Aussie Big Things, so we'll crack into that. That will be very, very handy to put some coins into the book, that folder. We've recently had the Royal Australian Mint numbers come out, and we know that they're lowish, about $500,000 each of those coins, the 10 different coins that are there. And so we'll be looking out for those, trying to fill that folder. This is the Mob of Roos. That's the standard $1 coin design. And we'll just be flicking through all of those, looking for these kinds of coins, the commemorative coins. And at the end, we'll go through them all off camera and see if we find anything of any other note. But this is our first commemorative coin, the 2002 Year of the Outback. Because it's a common commemorative, it'll go up on a row up the top there. And we'll just flick through the Mob of Roos, looking for those commemorative coins. There we have our second commemorative coin. It's the Centenary of Scouting from 2008. Also very common. It'll go up on the top row. And then we have a 2007 APEC Australia coin. It's not in bad grade at all, actually. So 2007 is the year that came out. Sometimes we find them very hard to find in good order. And here we have the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. Another common commemorative going up the top. And then we have our first 100 years of Anzac. The Spirit Lives is a series that ran from 2014 to 2018 inclusively. This is the 2014 coin. It's the highest minted of that particular series, so it'll go up with the common commemoratives. And if we find any of the other years, that will go down the bottom as a keeper. And here we have the 1993 Land Care Australia coin. Sometimes on this coin we look hard at it to see if there's any errors on it. That seems to be fine. And then the last roll, or the last coin for this roll, is the 1999 International Year of Older Persons. Sometimes we see a slight rotation error on that one, but this one's quite fine, and it will go up with the common commemoratives. When I do look at the Mob of Roos at the end, I'll be looking for years where there was no Mob of Roos issued into circulation, but you can still find them: 1987, 1989, 1990, 1991, 2007, and 2012. And there is Sir Henry Parkes from 1996, another common commemorative that we don't find in good order that often. And there's another Year of the Outback. And I'll also look through the Mob of Roos at the end, because as I'm only flicking through the reverses here, I don't get to see, oh look, there's two the same. I don't get to see if I've picked up a changeover coin. Here we have two of the same. This is the Dollar Discovery series. This is a coin with a preview mark on it. This is marking the 35th anniversary of the $1 coin. Is from 2019, and they are a low minted coin. They're always a keeper in my book. And so there's two of those, one after the other, two S's. This one in much better condition than the first one, but still going into my collection as a low minted coin. There's a 2001, and most likely it is a Centenary of Federation. We always check those Centenary of Federation for rotation errors. This one seems to be fine though, so that will go up the top with the common commemoratives. We'll have another crack at a rotation error. No, that's not too bad. That's pretty right. And so we continue on searching through the Mob of Roos coins. There's another International Year of Older Persons. And there we have the very first common commemorative, or commemorative at all, the International Year of Peace from 1986, the $1 being started in 1984. That was the very first time the $1 coin was issued. Before that, it was a dollar note. Here we have the bicentennial celebration, the kangaroo from 1988, also a common commemorative, and then another mob of roos. So yeah, I'll look through the mob of roos looking for years of low mintage or not intended for circulation. I'll look for the changeover coin because the commemorative side or the commemorative design is on the obverse. And if I'm just flicking through the mob of roos sides, I don't always get to see it. So I have to look through it again. And we have another bicentennial celebration and another land care coin, checking that for errors. That seems to be fine. And another Henry Parks. And always on the lookout for coins from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt as well. We have the Centenary of Girl Guiding 2010. Makes a mini set with the Centenary of Scouting. Another Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, and this roll is particularly commemorative heavy. Another year of older persons there. Henry Parks. Another older persons. And after this roll, I'm going to speed the hunt up just so that we can get through the coins, and I'll only slow down when there are coins that we haven't seen today, like this coin here, the peace coin, the Dancing Man, from the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II from 2005. See quite a lot of those. They're highly minted, so put that down there with the common commemoratives. And then what we'll do now is we will speed the hunt up, and if we find anything new for the day, we'll slow down and we'll go through it. And there for the first time today, we see the 2011 Choggum coin. Choggum stands for Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting. And that was held in Perth, Australia, as it says there on the coin. And that is a common commemorative, so we'll go up the top row. And there we have another Dollar Discovery Series coin, another coin with a privy mark on it. This time the privy mark is U. The privy marks were A, U, and S in 2019, celebrating the 35th anniversary. So we have two of those three now. And there we have 100 years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives, but this is from the year 2017. That's a lower minted years of that series, and that's definitely a keeper for my collection. It's one of the ones that I actually quite find hard to come across, and it was the last one of that series that entered into the book this time round. And there for the first time today, we see the centenary of women's suffrage from 2003. Also a common commemorative, but we don't see as many of those, and they are not usually in sets. And there, for the first time today, we see a donation dollar, the very first coloured $1 into circulation. This is from 2020, the first year that was minted. It's not necessarily a keeper, but I do pull them out because they go back, instead of going back to the bank, they go back into a charity pot. They were designed specifically to be donated to charity. And so that when I send them back, they go back into the charity. Here is a Yabby, the Y for Yabby from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 from 2021. It's in quite good nick, and I don't see a lot of the Ys around, so that's definitely a keeper for my wider collection. Great to see the Great Aussie Coin Hunts coming out. Oh, and we have the very first Aussie Big Things coin that I've seen, and this is the Big Pineapple. So the Big Pineapple up in Queensland in the Sunshine Coast. We have here the memorial effigy of 2023 with $1 on the obverse there, and the memorial reign of Queen Elizabeth II. So the Big Pineapple, that'll definitely be going into the book. Love to see that. That's the first one that we've seen coming into my hunts. And there, for the first time today, we have the 2009 centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension. Don't see that one that often, but it is a highly minted commemorative coin, so it'll go up on the top row. And there we have a 2019 Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, the U for Ute, the utility vehicle ubiquitous to the Australian outback. So Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, U for Ute. Very nice keeper there for the collection. And then we have a Matilda's coin. This is the Australian national or Australian women's national soccer team, the Matildas. This is the 2023 coin. Came out with 4 coins of $1 and 3 of 2s, coloured 2s, and these commemorative coins for the women's national football team in conjunction with FIFA and Australia Post. And so they came out for the FIFA World Cup that was held in July in 2023 in Australia and New Zealand. It's one of the ones that we do have for the book, but it's definitely a keeper for the wider collection. They have been just determined to be relatively low mintage, 1 million only of those particular coins issued. Oh, and there we have something else from this year, the 2023 memorial effigy with the $1 on the obverse. And we have an AFLW Premiership Season Cup. This is from the AFL series that came out also through Australia Post with all of the 18 AFL teams, and there was 2 coins issued into circulation, the AFL Premiership Season Cup and the AFLW Premiership Season Cup for the men's and women's competition, and that has pretty much fully completed. Oh, look at that, fully completed the Keeper's Row. But we have one for the book, the 100 Years of Qantas, the Qantas Centenary, not in particularly great condition, but it's a 2020 coin, and one that I find very difficult to find. And obviously the book shows that with only 2 coins to go, this is one of those 2. This is a great coin to be picking up. I'm going to put it here. We're going to go backwards on that Keeper's Row, but that is an excellent pickup for the book there. And so now we come to the last roll. We have what looks like an ender on both sides. What's that? What year is that? 2021. It's probably a donation dollar. But on the other side we have, that's going to be first cab off the rank, we're going to have the big Murray cod. Or the giant Murray cod. So another Aussie Bigs Things find for the day. It has the memorial effigy from 2023, part of the Aussie Bigs Things, the giant Murray cod. Interestingly, in the packages or the rolls that they came in, the tubes, every 10, one of those tubes had a coloured giant Murray cod. So that was the special coin that came out of that series, the coloured coin that was on the top of the tubes. So as we end out, we don't need to necessarily ask for last roll luck because we've got quite a number of nice coins, and we did get that coin for the collection. Here we have a 2020 with the $1 on the obverse there. It's a donation dollar, another one that's going to go out into the wild, as well as another further donation dollar from 2021. And we've just had an update of the numbers on those. So on screen you'll see that I've changed the number. So we're adding the number that we got for 2021 in the 2022 annual report, as well as the number of extra 2021 coins that were minted in the 2023 financial year. So there you have it. That's a lot of coins on the table. A very long Keeper's Row down the bottom there. Very, very happy with that particular hunt. But before I go through all of those, I'll quickly go through the mob of roos and see if there's anything else of any note. I'll be back in a sec. Well, unfortunately, nothing of any note amongst the mob of roos, which is a bit of a shame, but we do have a lot to be getting on with here on the table with the keepers row down the bottom. Let's start from the left and the way that we picked them up. We have got 2 of the Dollar Discovery Series, 2 S's from the AU and S 35th anniversary of the $1 coin. I'll put that to the side. That'll go in the wider collection. We have a U from the same series from 2019. 35th anniversary Dollar Discovery Series. We picked up a low minted 100 Years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives from 2017. Very nice for the wider collection. Not in great condition, but definitely something that I'll be keeping in my collection. We picked up a couple of donation dollars from 2020. We also picked up one from 2021, and as I say, they'll go back via a charity drop. We picked up a Y for Yabby from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 from 2021. Very good condition, and I don't see a lot of the Ys, so I think that's only the 3rd one that I've ever picked up out of circulation, so that's very, very nice. Picked up a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, the U for Ute, utility vehicle there. Also don't see that very often, and that'll go into the wider collection. Some of the things that we've seen before, we picked up an AFLW Premiership Season Cup from 2023 with a memorial effigy. Very nice condition, so that'll go into the wider collection. The same with the Matildas, the Strike. 2023 Matildas coin, very low minted there. But then the 3 real plums of the hunt for mine, the very first Aussie Big Things collectibles that we picked up, the Big Pineapple out of Queensland, and also the Giant Murray Cod from Swan Hill in Victoria, 2023, the 2 very first Big Aussie Things collectibles. So let's get the Aussie Big Things folder. We'll find the Big Pineapple. It's actually, the Big Pineapple is the very first one here in the row, so that will go in. We'll push that into its little place. The other one, the Giant Murray Cod there, also on that left side at the bottom, and we'll click that one into place as well. So now we've got at least some bronze coins, some bit of gold glimmering in there in the mostly empty book, but that is a fantastic find, the very first Aussie Big Things that we've got. But for me, the plum of the hunt goes straight into the $1 collection book. We'll take it to the 2nd page where we have the placeholder for the Qantas Centenary. Even though it's not a great condition coin, they are so hard to find. I'm happy to be able to put it into the book. So we have the 100 years of Qantas, the Qantas Centenary. Very, very nice looking coin, but not the greatest condition, but it's going in the book there, and that means that we've completed that 2nd page of the Royal Australian Mint issued commemorative coins, and now we're only waiting for the 2016 changeover coin, which is a very, very hard coin to find. We'll have a few hunts on that, trying to find that, but that is the hunt for today. A great outcome, I think, a great outcome. Quite a number of keepers, and some for the book and some for the collectibles book as well. So fantastic outcome. But if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up. Please give me a like on the channel. If you're finding any Aussie Big Things in your area, I'd love to know it, because they're quite hard to find so far down here in Melbourne. Love to hear where they're turning up or in the country. I will be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.